a lot of those clicks were straight to a black and white screen. So let's see how things change here in this second game. FlyQuest has elected for first pick. Sentinels have elected for blue side. We're into the bans as Sentinels again paying respect towards Quad's Cassiopeia, while Bard and Vi remain the bans on FlyQuest.
Good call out. They're not going to give Quad Cassio this entire time. But we got to wonder how frustrated and tilted FlyQuest is going to be. Because, fun fact, depending on who you are, FlyQuest has only swept or been swept this split. So if they lose game 1, game 2's always been a loss. And they've looked very frustrated to me at the end of their series when I've been watching them.
Well, then why are we here? Wrap it up. It's over.
It happened 3 times. It'll happen forever.
This is the antithesis of you got to play the game. It's like, no, you don't really have to play the game. Just wrap it up. Look on their faces says it all. But no, FlyQuest definitely have to bounce back from this because we were talking about it a little bit between the games. This is a FlyQuest team that has not performed the way that they were expecting, the way that a lot of fans were expecting. Obviously, the first half of their split here in summer was up against the other top teams in Lion, in Cloud9, right, up against Team Liquid. But even despite those losses, now you're up against FlyQuest, or now you're up against Sentinels, excuse me, you're already on 1-3. You lose this series, you lose this game, you're going to 1-4 in the standings. That's not a spot you want to be in. I'm pretty sure. Now, I'm not a pro player.
I agree.
Okay, all right. Just making sure we got the approval here.
I was going to say, Karma first pick without Ezreal usually means Caitlyn, but Sentinels taking it away from them without the Bard, so they're playing Caitlyn Lux here.
Oh, they're going to go Karma Jhin, aren't they? They always do Karma Jhin.
Oh, wow. I hate that.
Karma Jhin, but it's going to be Caitlyn Lux. It is going to be Caitlyn Lux.
Ooh. The solo queue terror.
But Flying must know this, right? Because they know Rahel loves Caitlyn once there's no more Ezreal Lucian in the game. So you pick Karma to play with Caitlyn, knowing if he goes Caitlyn, you go Jhin. So FlyQuest must have decided they wanted this side of the matchup over Kate Lux's side.
Okay. How do you feel about it personally? Because I feel like we don't get a lot of Kate Lux in pro specifically.
Yeah, I think it's just the burden of execution is too high for most teams to perform well with when there's other things that can do the same but easier or have more like, you know, safety nets. Jhin Karma is a winning lane, and I think the best champ for Cryogen is Karma. I don't think Hui's Lux is like his best champ at all. Doesn't fit his style as well as the Bard does in this case. So I think FlyQuest got a good draft here in this sense, because of what they want with what the end team wants.
But you know I like to cherry pick stats like I did with the Ezreal win streak last game.
Yeah, hit me.
On the year, Rahel's 8-1 on Caitlyn. It's by far his best champion. So even if you're going to have to pick it with Lux,
oh no,
you're going to take it every day of the week.
This champ, however, I don't like.
Okay.
Jayce.
This guy right here, I hate him. He always loses lane and then loses the game.
Jayce?
So, yeah, the champ is useless, bro.
Well, he's also going to most likely be piloted here by Gakgos, who has also been having a pretty underperforming summer split overall here in the top lane for
We talk about NA Jayce. What about Turkish Jayce? Turkish
Jayce.
Is it better, worse?
Yeah, I'm not
different.
Sure. We would have to.
Okay,
Jatt, do you have any obscure stats about
Lux
Turkish Jayce?
Is better.
On the year, Gakgos is 5-3 with Jayce. It's actually, of champions he's played 8 or more times, his best champion.
Okay. How many champions has he played 8 or more times?
Jayce, Cassante, Rumble, Sion.
Okay, that's actually more than I thought. I thought it was going to be 2 or something.
Yeah, the only one.
So I had to ask.
Long range poke is good against Caitlyn Lux, but I just feel like Jayce so often on stage, he like goes up 10 CS, dies 1, and now he's completely useless the whole game.
Okay, so we're in the second part of the bans, but it's not showing the third pick for Sentinels, so...
It's a Viktor.
It's a Viktor.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was about to ask producers, please tell me what this is. Okay, so everybody just imagine that there's a...
Yeah, we can't draw on
We don't have the drawing thing? I was going to...
Viktor from Arcane
try
is
to
right
draw
there.
Viktor on there, but we
Oh,
don't...
they got Kill and Viktor.
Yeah,
They got Arcane synergy.
They're up against Jayce, though. So,
but that's still 2-1.
Yeah, we've still got 2-1 Arcanes. We'll see how the second half of the draft goes through, as we do have Yorick and Akali banned away. The Yorick, one of those pretty common answers into Jayce in the top side that can make his split push 1v1 life not very enjoyable.
I am imagining now something with a lot of armor in the top lane against Jayce Jhin, and it feeling very useless.
Where's my Malphite?
Jayce Jhin.
Give me my Malphite.
I mean, it's impact though, so he's Ornn, Sion, Malphite.
You got last pick the Malphite though if you want it.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Since you can't give it the Silas angle.
Yeah, Silas, that's a
Viktor pick on 3, like it. Ban Akali. Get DARKWINGS his best mage champion. It's a very standard Sentinels draft.
And you've got the Trundle ban away too. I mean, that tells you 100% they're going for one of these Ornn, Sion,
Malphite
or
Zhao. He's often kind of picked by Trundle. both teams want the same thing here. They want some sort of like tank slash bruiser.
Nice.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay, we've got the Viktor in there. Skarner going to be the last ban of the draft here. So
HamBak Skarner.
Getting rid of the HamBak Skarner. Exactly, the respect being paid. As over on Sentinels, they do have 2 picks left to make, the top and the jungle role. Hovering the Sion right now, we've obviously already mentioned how they're thinking about it, and it looks like they want to just go ahead and lock that one in for impact here topside.
They could put Jayce jungle at this point, FlyQuest, you know, and then hard counter the Sion with something like a Gwen or a Gnar. I don't know what kind of Sion more than that, but
Vayne.
Pink's kind of risky. Vayne, yeah, I mean,
that's a lot.
Feels kind of risky to pick Sion like this, as opposed to picking, you know, Zhao or whatever jungle you want in this game.
That's what I was thinking. Is I was
almost like a bait, you know, like, hey, come on.
Generally, when you've got last pick, I want to see last pick be used for something that's explicitly a counter pick versus like a jungler. But okay, we are going to get Azir for FlyQuest here in the mid lane. So if you want to talk about being able to chew through those tanks there on the front line, Azir certainly has better frontline damage than a lot of AP carries in mid lane do.
Yeah, there's just this new build for us here. He goes press the attack and he goes like Dusk and Dawn, and he procs it with like 2 autos thanks to the double proc. Dusk and Dawn applies on effect twice. So he's kind of back now. Got some small buffs as well. Let's see if it's going to be Jayce top. It is going to be Jayce top.
Okay.
I mean, no one wants Jayce, Karma, Jhin as bot side. That's like the no CC, no tank, no gank.
Like, what does this do, right?
All we do is throw spells and hope we win early game.
No tank,
no tank, no gank, no nothing. We just have winning lane and some poke,
shoot
whatever.
some crap from across the screen and hope it hits.
Hope it hits. Hope we win that way. So it's going to be Pantheon.
So
I'm imagining a Sin Zhao coming up here, or some sort of like tank, bruiser, Sejuani, Sin Zhao.
There is no way to ever kill Sion without quad being there.
Oh, don't worry, Massu got this. Like, Jhin's got this.
Yeah, for sure.
Surely he'll buy Yumus and Fire Cannon, and he will want something.
Yeah, Mosquito Jhin. Just give them enough malaria and Sion will die.
I need to get your opinion on Mosquito Jhin, because people talk about it all the time, but people keep picking it. And then I also like check the solo queue and the pro play win rates, and Mosquito Jhin is actually not that much worse. It just looks so much worse when it is a Mosquito.
Solo queue, there's no tanks.
Yeah, everybody plays carry.
Yeah, and you always have like 3 carries in your team in jungle, mid on top, so it's like fine. But I mean, I've always liked buying full crit on Jhin, you know, starting with like Stormrazor or like Hex Optics or something that gives crit collector even.
Yeah.
So that you have, you know, full crit on 3 to 4 items. But Yumus is just a much better power spike, better build path, so I think he will definitely go Yumus in this game. Also has like, you know, niche effects, like you can dodge Bartle with it, or like dodge a Lux Q or something with the move speed on the Yumus, so it makes sense.
What would you define as Mosquito Jhin? Is it Ghostblade into Rapid Fire and that's it?
I definitely think Yumus into Fire Cannon is the most Mosquito you can get.
But then the third item, like when the third item is somehow you have like Stormrazor, Ghostblade, Rapid Fire with no IE.
I've never liked the Stormrazor third, because I feel like then you delay both Infinity Edge and Lord Dominic's or Mortal Commander, whichever one you need. That means feel like you're doing no damage, right?
Yeah, I feel like always on AD carry, if you don't already have Infinity Edge earlier than that on like item number 2, you've got to have IE or Lord Doms as third. Yeah. Otherwise, you just do
in this game, Sion's going to have like, what, 5k HP?
Oh, yeah.
LDR basically deals... Hang on, might be a smack in here. Impact's here.
Ooh, I like the fact that Impact is waiting to walk up into the brush, so he's not spotted by the ward. Massu and Cryogen are going to step forward. Of course, they don't step far forward enough for that to really matter. Impact's going to go ahead, take his recall, and head towards top.
I got one more crazy stat for you, Zven. This one is pretty cherry-picked. But when Impact is 30 CS down in 15 minutes.
Oh, I heard this one last week on the broadcast, actually.
It's a 62% win rate, which is higher than his career win rate, which is 59%.
Wait, what? So he does best when he's behind at
30 or more CS.
I mean, that's very believable, to be honest.
It's kind of crazy.
It is kind of like his style, right? The last couple of years. It's just, he's the guy. Pick a tank, hold ball and wins.
The reason that this happened, oh, geez, they paused because they realized I was about to go on a tangent.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You've got time.
It's probably just from lane swapping. Like, it's not like he's actually losing lane this often. Usually, they're probably getting something massive on the other side.
It's like those 80 carries down on CS. Oh, he played Senna, and he was the support. Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Because he had so many more of these games where he's down 30 CS than like anybody else. But he is a good laner, especially on tanks, is one thing I've really noticed about him.
It's like same thing with the 80 carries, right? Like, there's like a certain like beautiful charm or whatever to playing the losing side of matchups and playing it better than the other guy who plays it. Because like some tanks are good in lane, like Santi and Sion were good in lane, but some are not. And playing the matchups can be really hard.
Just fast.
anyways.
Do you know why everyone's dropped Sion?
Yeah,
Kind
he
of
got
away
nerfed,
from this
yeah.
game?
He got like a pretty big nerf to his range matchups, and there's like so many Jayces, Nars, Vaynes, and all those other cringe champs.
The champ the top laners hate.
Yeah.
The laning
I mean,
Is Grasp a little weird for him in this matchup rather than something like Spellbook? It doesn't seem like he's going to be able to proc it that often as he's going to get one here.
Yeah,
honestly,
there you
bro, like top laners, like I just don't care.
they just lock some stuff.
If you're a tank, don't lose lane too hard, I guess. And if you're Jayce, just hope you win lane. Because at some point in this game, you're going to be useless. We all know it. Like, I mean, I know it, Jatt knows it, Flowers knows it, Chat knows it probably. Like, I just hate Jayce, man. Like, I mean, Jayce is like the Jhin of top lane. Yeah, he might win lane, right?
That was...
Look right now, Jhin is win lane, Jayce win lane. But then look at like 10 minutes now, and Sion's down like, 10 CS, something like that. But then you guess what, right? Sion kills a minion, he gets 4 HP. 4 HP. He kills 100 minions, that's 400 HP.
Yeah.
And he gives more on cannons too, right?
Yeah.
If you get them, of course. So it's like, yeah, I have 10 CS advantage on my Jayce, but Sion has a 4 HP
That's
for
fine.
killing 100 minions. So
yeah, it's the Sion HP. I feel like every time we see this guy up against a lane bully, most of the time when you check in at 20 minutes or whatever, he's still got hundreds and hundreds of HP on Soul Furnace. So it's like, who really cares that
and
much?
when Jayce pulls up with like a Yumus and what, a Manamune, you think he kills Sion?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
Does
probably
he
not.
kill him? I don't think so. So Quad, I hope you carry, bro.
And this is also why I was concerned, because you've got the Jayce Pantheon top jungle duo. Both of these guys really high physical damage, but that's what they contribute. And Impact will be more than happy to just stack armor whole game long.
I think all bot laners hate, the Jayce, Vayne champs that might win lane and carry the whole game, or they might just, lose all game solo.
Gryffinn might be looking for something bot. He's stuck around for quite a while after his crap. No, he's just going to go for a reset.
They have a very good dive with Pantheon W into Jhin W, but Sentinels balling not low enough.
Yeah. Meanwhile, DARKWINGS getting the better of Quad in these mid lane trades, forces the Azir down below 200 HP. And critically, look at the teleports. They've both already teleported back to lane. So this means Quad's got to go ahead, take the recall, heal back up, and his TP is not available to return.
Yeah, we got to look at the two bot laners, Zven, in this game. We got Massu and Rahel. We were looking at their all-time LCS careers. We thought it was kind of interesting how many games Massu's actually played, because he still feels a little bit like that rookie player, but he's very experienced. But then it's just top lane. You said it doesn't matter.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just don't look.
As we were doing some digging, we realized that actually, Zven, you're actually way more than these numbers. And this is just your AD carry in NA stats. 10th amongst all players in
What are
games.
you saying? I'm logging these guys, or what? Is that the whole point of this?
Yeah, kind of.
Yes. This
And
is
now you get to talk
I'm the
about
goat.
the two.
I agree.
Yeah.
This is the Zven praise segment.
This includes your support games. These are LCS all-time stats.
I
for
see.
you.
This is career.
Top
LCS
10 in all
career.
these numbers. We had these numbers for Massu. He was like, Rahel was like 538th in total games.
Yeah.
Top 10. No, just saying. It's impressive.
I mean, I will say, like, Rahel, we call him Mr. Composed.
Okay.
Of C9, because his whole playstyle is usually just farm in lane, but he will never, ever lose you the game. Almost ever.
He doesn't do the crazy stuff where you're like, oh, I'm feeling
he
the
doesn't
pressure,
get
I've
caught
got to make the
mid-wave,
play.
almost ever, like Massu last game, for example, dying on the ward. Like, he will not base there. He'll be somewhere else, more safe. He's kind of like very, very reliable and will almost never lose your team the game. He might not carry the game hard like Massu will when he's ahead, but he will never lose you the game. So he's Mr. Composed. That's why Caitlyn, a champ that scales really well on 4 items, is like perfect for him.
Right, because you're never going to get set behind on your scaling. You're always going to be the threat. You don't randomly get one tapped before the big Elder Dragon fight or something.
It's like the ups and downs of players like Massu and Rahel is that Massu might go up 3k gold against Rahel in playoffs at one time. You remember like last split, I think it was, when he was like up 3k gold every game.
Hard carried.
Massu in lane phase is very strong in that regard when he's winning. But then the downside is that last game, for example, we just saw it, Massu will die in mid-wave to Rahel and kind of lose that whole part of the game, right?
Yeah. Well, Gryffinn
Scared
wanted to start up the first Drake very early this time around. Remember the game number 1? First Drake kill happened after 11 minutes.
This grab is top side.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
He's got baby smite, so he can't actually contest this if he gets matched.
Well, we do have Impact eating the apples first. He makes his way over here, just wants to slow Gryffinn down while the rest of Sentinels makes their approach, and Gryffinn is going to be forced back away from this one. HamBak has already arrived. Impact has prepared this delicious crab dinner for him, and that dinner will not be contested as HamBak is eating good. He'll secure crab. No contest from Gryffinn on this one. Nicely played from Impact.
It's honestly not too bad when the crab that gives level 6 sometimes is spawning on top side, because then you can't do Drake right afterwards with level 6 advantage. But HamBak actually didn't get level 6 off of it anyways. Must have lost some of his Krugs or something. But anyways, nothing big happening around it. Sometimes when the crab spawns on bot side, and it's like, it gives you level 6, right?
Yeah.
Then you get Drake, so level 6 versus level 5. It's like, everyone will kill themselves for this crab,
yes.
right? I mean, trust me, I've been there, right?
Especially with Black on your team.
Yeah, I mean, it's like all units are crab right now.
Everyone
but
go.
When it's topside, it's fine. We can give it. It won't do anything. I'll just get my 6 off my chickens or my Krugs. You know, Pantheon is like, he's fine.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like a, all units on deck for this crab.
There's no Grubs to fight over yet. Those are still like
fine.
2 minutes away. Nobody really cares as much. We do have ultimates online now for both junglers like you're talking about, though. Obviously for HamBak, that means a lot more team fighting power. But for Gryffinn, it means a lot more playmaking. Where would you want to see this first Pantheon ult go? Because I feel like first Pantheon ult, it needs to be successful.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, last game was the same thing. This game is the same thing. We're just going to go on the ball lane, probably, on mid lane. And Azir has this thing where he can shuffle people really easily and get a flash from them. And, like, even though you can't solo kill him, if you EQ on the Viktor as Azir, he might just flash instantly because he thinks you're ulting on him with Pantheon, right? That's like the power Pantheon. But he's looking top right now. I think both teams know that ball lane beats top lane in most cases. Even though Gakgos has been laning very well this game. He's up a lot of gold.
Yeah.
So he's doing quite well in that regard.
But Impact does have 273 Soul Furnace stacks.
That's almost two Ruby Crystals.
Yep.
That's almost 800 gold.
Yep.
So who's ahead?
And that's 823 gold for Gakgos. So essentially, it's a 23 gold lead. That's melee minion. Okay.
Grubs.
Okay. FlyQuest going to be forced back away from the Grubs here, as Sentinels do have a 4-man contest ready. Both top laners are on the bottom side of the map. Gakgos has his teleport available to join this fight if they want to, but Impact does not. Yeah. First Grub secured. Here comes the ulti out from Gryffinn. They want to make the play on Rahel. Instead, he immediately flashes out. He knows that he has to use that flash before Gryffinn can try to stun him. And instead, this is just Sentinels being able to secure the Grubs for themselves. However, Quad tries to go in, find the shuffle there on the HamBak, but he's not going to get it because of the flash away coming out from Sentinels. Gryffinn with the flash follow, ready to go after HamBak, who wants to turn it back around. Here with the audacious charge, but he has no damage. First blood over to Gryffinn, just like the first game.
I feel like that was kind of scuffed from FlyQuest at first, Cryogen flashing on a guy who had to flash away already, and then this whole chase here. Azir flashing for Sisa flash is not worth it. But the Jhin ult actually slowed him down enough for Pantheon to get in range to kill him. That looked kind of scuffed from FlyQuest, but they get a kill, right? So, yeah, 1 kill versus 3 Grubs. Not too shabby, I'd say.
You can't hate on it, but at the same time, this mid gap is growing. It's a 20 CS advantage in the mid lane for DARKWINGS.
In the first place, he was here the whole time, right? DARKWINGS and Viktor killed the Grubs the whole time.
Then moved back, cleared the way, and then is here to support HamBak, who had a really nice flash, but as you mentioned.
A lot of mid-prio for Sentinels this game, giving him a lot of control over the game. Honestly, it was quite a reach to get this guy, but they got him.
They got him. Still counts.
It counts.
So, dog tier list. A lot of people have been talking about this.
The what now?
Have you heard about the dog tier list?
The dog?
There's a dog tier list.
Oh, the dog.
But this is just a closer look at specifically FlyQuest. So in lock-in, they were kind of like, they were actually better than expected. They're like a little middle-aged dog. And then they're like a full-grown dog in Spring Split. They almost made playoffs.
Does this imply that big dogs are better than small dogs?
They're more mature. They know what they're doing. They don't throw themselves into walls and off of tall buildings and stuff.
They can run faster.
Yeah, they run faster. But what's interesting is it does feel like they're Benjamin buttoning a little bit, and Summer Split is like the smallest dog.
They're regressing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are they regressing, or are our teams getting better?
I like that take. But do you think that's true?
I think some teams are getting better, while some teams staying the same. I think TL, for example, improved a lot from like the first split to now.
Yeah, the TL glow up has kind of been insane. Yeah. They went to MSI. They had really good performances against every team not named T1, and even some of those T1 games were very close.
I mean, honestly, like going to MSI and having your whole play-in stage decided by can you beat T1? It's
Yeah,
like,
I was so mad. I was so mad that they
It's just
did
messed
that.
up. Like,
when I was first looking at it, I was like, okay, so TL's gone. You know, they're gonna be in play-ins. Let's see, it's 2 teams out, right? No, it's only 1 team out, and the reigning triple world champions are the team that's in there against.
it's just messed up.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is certainly a way to do it, but ultimately, TL still, I think, had a good showing given the circumstances.
definitely.
They clearly have learned a lot. They're working together really well as a team, so I'd agree that they've definitely stepped up. But for FlyQuest, it feels like we're just not getting what we were promised. We joke a little bit about the think card quote with the haha funny thumbs up emoji, but this was a team that from the very start of the year was talking about how, yeah, we had to do a big roster revamp. We're not planning on being great immediately, but we want to ramp up over the year and make it to Worlds, and now you're 1 game away from being 1-4.
Yeah. You're 1 game away from fighting for Dignitas.
I mean, that was
last
my
playoff spot.
This is my pitch. We were talking during the break about how I'm really excited for.
Hang on.
Oh my God.
Double
Wow,
binding.
okay, there's the follow-up. I was going to say, wow, that was a big laser for no damage whatsoever, but the follow-up immediately from Rahel with the sniper rifle manages to put the fear in FlyQuest a little bit here, forces Cryogen and
they're
Massu
making
back
play off
away.
this.
It's good enough, though. They got the Drake as well. Now they get some recalls. They get...
Ooh, another nice binding. Lucent Singularity's not going to get the
getting
follow-up.
plates the whole time for Rahel here. Mr. Compose up in CS now. Canceling the recalls.
So composed.
Getting plates.
Love
I mean,
it.
hey, they get plates. They got Grubs. They got first Drake.
So
who cares that Jayce hadn't
They're
gold?
actually just back. They lost that first blood. They're down 700 gold. This whole sequence, they've gained it back.
Well, now DARKWINGS going to take some damage quickly from Gryffinn. Turns it around to the
Massu's
Arcane Storm. Gravity Field also used here as HamBak is staying alive with the Crescent Guard for now. Gryffinn down to 50 HP himself. Quad also very low as the final shot misses from Massu. Huhi joins up in the fight, and Quad is down. Wind becomes lightning from a nice slow. Massu chases further, but he can't get anything. Meanwhile, the entire time, knock, knock. Who's there? It's Rahel in bottom lane. Taking turrets, FlyQuest sequence fails.
Rahel is pushing bot. I think he got 5 plates, didn't he?
I think he did.
He got the entire tower, you know, full max volume Spotify while watching his team winning 3 versus 4 in mid lane.
Yep.
And it happened last game too, right? For FlyQuest, they had a fight around this time of the game where they lost the whole game. And now suddenly, Sentinels are ahead. 1,000 gold.
But this one wasn't
And
even
look
like
at
a
AD carry.
Massu or an
Oh
overgroup overreach. It was just the fight in the river that went wrong.
Yeah. But FlyQuest probably feel like, okay, we're losing bot lane, we're losing mid lane, we have Jayce top, so he's useless. Lost Drake, lost Grubs. Gotta fight somewhere, right?
Yep.
And they chose this to be the fight, which I think was a good fight, because
Numbers
Massu was here
advantage,
first,
2-3.
right? With his ulti. But he just missed the last shot. But to be honest,
Sidestepping that,
if it
this last one.
If it comes down to like the Jhin 4th shot, maybe the fight wasn't that good in the first place. But this feels horrible
I
now.
mean, it's really the fact that the Caitlyn got the full turret.
Yeah.
That's the biggest outcome of this entire fight.
I mean, when you know in the back of your head,
Golden Glue's having the time of his life, dude.
when you're in the back of your head, knowing that Caitlyn just got like 1,000 something gold, and his quest is complete now, he gets more gold faster than you, it feels horrible. And you lost the Drake, right?
Yeah.
Also, the first 2 Grubs. You don't really outscale because you have Jayce top and Jhin against Sion.
Yeah.
So who kills him, right? When he gets like 1,000 armor soon.
So
So you feel forced to make a play, but then the play fails, and now it's even worse.
here's the other problem. We're talking about how, you know, the gold is a 1,500 lead for Sentinels. The only reason it's that close is because Gakgos is up 1.3k individually. So it feels like the game is actually even further away than it really is because of the fake Jayce gold lead.
Yes,
He's even got that
exactly.
cull. That cull's going to juice it a little bit more,
Oh,
too.
the inflation.
The
That's good.
inflation.
So then think about this, right? Impact has 600 HP. That is 4 Ruby Crystals. That's 1.6k gold lead. So actually, the side's ahead 400 gold right now of the Jayce. Or 300 gold, rather.
And everybody else in the team is also ahead a few hundred
That's
gold.
an amazing stat. LCS Jayce record with greater than 1,000 gold difference of 15. Just 34 and 27.
What's that,
barely
like
above
55% or
5%.
something like that?
It's a little over 50. Yeah. And I'm honestly surprised it's
That much
positive.
gold lead to get that? Now tell me, what's the win rate of Caitlyn with a 2 gold lead at min-15?
Probably higher than a
You think
little
so?
over 50% would be my guess on that one. But also, let's. I want your professional opinion here because we're seeing something we don't normally get
hubris
from the Jhin. Yeah, how do we feel like hubris in pro play? Because to me, this always feels like the quintessential solo queue item. You just want to get the stacks,
Yeah, it is.
become God mode. But I feel like pro play has probably not got the same tempo for that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is you need kills to get this thing going. And so far it's been 1 kill in the game which is why pros don't normally build Hubris, because you don't get 20 kills like you do in scrims every game. But, I mean, comparing it to Yumu's, it is the stronger item. It has 5 more AD, I believe. And it does scale if you do get kills in the game, so it could pay off late game. But I feel like lethality isn't so good against tanks who have like 200 armor at 20 minutes. Impact right now has, what, I'm guessing like 150 maybe?
127 on Impact.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. He buys Tabbies.
Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't have his boots yet, and his second item is a Spectre's Cowl to have some MR up against Quad.
He's buying 2 longswords. I hope, for his sake, and for the series' sake, that that's not... Oh, yes, that's pretty nice. Yeah. I was going to say, if he buys a collector here, I'm going to like go on stage and just, you know...
just kick him out? Because it would still be Mosquito, even though we built Hubris.
I mean, at least with LDR, you get, you know, a lot more arm penetration. Makes this build kind of useful. So, not too shabby. I feel like Hubris isn't it.
What do you think speeds this game up? Or is it just going to be slow? Because essentially all Sentinels have been doing is they move Rahel around.
This might
Pantheon speeds it up.
This speeds it up. Gryffinn makes his arrival, and DARKWINGS again is the target over and over. It's FlyQuest looking for this mid laner from Sentinels. Remember that the first blood play that claimed HamBak's life was originally aimed at DARKWINGS. The play in the river that got turned around was aimed at DARKWINGS. This play is aimed at DARKWINGS. It's DARKWINGS all day. As Impact versus Gakgos.
TP from...
is not turning into a whole lot, but Quad does arrive.
He's top lane alone right now.
Yeah.
When the Drake's up. Split push.
Not ideal.
I guess they're giving the Drake over, but why is my support top lane? I mean, I guess we can mid top anyway, so it's fine. He can
Viktor's going to TP and continue to collect plates. It actually is going to work.
I kind of like this play from Sentinels, giving up the second Drake when they, you know, they had a dead Viktor, so he wouldn't be here for the fight anyway, so...
Ooh, Gakgos bringing down the damage here onto huhi, but not enough to actually kill him. huhi is forced to use the flash to get away. Gakgos now going to fall back as Sentinels reinforces their support, makes sure that huhi gets out. Meanwhile, DARKWINGS still putting in the work on this turret. Earlier, Rahel got to take the entire Tier 1 turret bottom lane while fights were happening elsewhere. Now DARKWINGS nearly going to get the entire turret. Make that, yes, definitely the entire turret.
They got
here in the top side. Yeah, they're just getting so many structures.
I think if I'm Sentinels right now, I have a tank top, I have a carry mid, a carry ADC, and you know I want to supportive such as tanks. I'm very happy to give up 1 Drake at 18 minutes for 2 towers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of what you were talking about in game number 1, except this time it's Sentinels doing it. It's like the coach dream, right?
Yeah.
You've got the solid tank in top side, control mage mid, winning bottom lane, jungler that can make plays and engage. It's kind of just checking all the boxes.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. There's not much to say about it. And at this point, it feels like Rahel base plays IE now. He has it in base here. Yeah. 2 items on him now. And FlyQuest are even in gold somewhat, thanks to this Jayce lead, which is nice, I will say. But it just feels like, is Jayce going to just carry this game in team fights? Maybe he will. I mean, maybe Azir will scale as well. I can see it being a possibility. But I feel like I'm watching right now Rahel's gold lead, and I'm thinking in my head, in about 10 minutes from now, he will have an LDR, have a fire cannon, he will pull up mid lane with a headshot, and he will actually just one-shot either Massu or Quad from like half a screen away. Yeah, that's my current visualization of this game.
Scary stuff. We've also got the Muramana now fully evolved for Gakgos, just ticked over from the Manamune that has been stacking up. So with the Muramana plus the Serpent's Fang, Gakgos is on a 2-item power spike, even though it feels a little less than a normal 2-item power spike because Serpent's Fang is one of those cheaper specific application type of items. You can see all the damage happening to Impact. They even managed to break his shield a little bit.
Impressive. Yeah. I will say, Serpent's Fang is very good in this game against Sion, against Viktor Q, you know, Lux shields. Yeah. Very good and cheap item. So I like that from him. But I think we'll have a very slow game on our hands here. I think now that Sentinels broke all the outer towers, you know, the Tier 1 towers, if you will, not much will happen in this game besides just every 5 minutes, I'll see you at the Dragon.
Gives us time to talk about the remaining matches of these two teams. DSG tomorrow for Sentinels. So they win this, and if they beat DSG, who's yet to win, they're 4-2. They're sitting pretty going into that last week.
It's not bad.
FlyQuest, if they lose this one and then have to play against Dignitas, that could end up being a pseudo-elimination game for them.
Oh my
if
God.
This game continues to scale for Caitlyn. The Dardoch versus Gryffinn storyline is actually what I'd be super excited for. So my dream scenario for Dignitas was actually that FlyQuest loses this, Dignitas beats DSG, and then Dardoch can get playoffs by beating FlyQuest.
Jatt hates FlyQuest confirmed.
I just love the Dardoch story.
That would be wild.
I'm sad if either one of these teams. I love the FlyQuest scaling story. I think it's super disappointing if the young roster doesn't make it to
hang on.
Worlds, let alone playoffs, as there's a gank.
Okay, Gryffinn coming in.
HamBak
ready to intercept. As huhi is just getting absolutely deleted by Quad. Now Gryffinn needs to escape from DARKWINGS and HamBak. Nice use of the 3-talent strike there for the knockup on top of the gravity field. Impact coming in from the side. Gryffinn still getting away, but he does burn down. Quad goes in for the shuffle, but DARKWINGS staying alive here with the zone. Use Cryogen falls to Rahel on the side of the fight. Caitlyn is still free firing. A triple kill to Rahel. He needs a little bit more. Ace and the whole lineup up. Almost shot him down as Impact Flash, decimating smash for the ace for Sentinels.
And that's a problem. Because now we have a 3.5k gold lead on this Caitlyn. It was 2k gold 5 minutes ago. Now it's 3.5k, and he's going to have like a fire cannon and a lot of Dominics much faster.
Yeah.
I think this fight, he like almost one-tapped
like now.
He did, and he was just gliding, so he popped his Ghost early, got his lethal tempo to like max range as well, and just started owning the whole fight.
It starts with huhi dying to the Quad, but Gryffinn ulted in and flashed out. And now look at Rahel here, on Cryogen here.
Yeah.
Oh, 2/3 HP, 1 bullet.
Oh, he just runs Massu down.
Yeah, I mean, he has Ghost, he has Stormrazor, his red buff. Like, once he gets going with the stacks on the tempo, he's just a monster. And there's no CC in this game. Once Quad uses his flash and Azir ulti, there's nothing that can stop him anymore, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 things, right, in this game. There's Pantheon ult or his flash. There's Azir's ulti. That's it. If those things aren't used on Rahel's Caitlyn, it's over. He will just stand there and click on you and win.
Yeah, this feels like a Rahel problem right now for FlyQuest, and there's not an answer really showing up. There's your rapid-fire cannon he bought at the end of the last fight, so now he's got the extra range, he's got the extra poke. What? Yeah, 8,179 damage there from Rahel's Caitlyn in that last team fight.
Does 493 damage from Jhin count as Mosquito, or no?
It would count as a mosquito.
Yeah, I think that's a mosquito.
Especially because he dueled the Caitlyn in the bush.
Yeah, that's...
He hit him once for like a mosquito bite and then killed him with a bazooka and one-shot him.
Yeah, I actually have a lot of mosquito bites on me right now because I was outside yesterday evening. It was lovely outside, and then I went inside and I noticed I'm covered in mosquitoes. Lots of Jhin players in Los Angeles here in the summer.
As your first mistake, going outside. I would not recommend that.
No, it was not it was not ideal with all the mosquitoes, just like it's not for FlyQuest here. Reminder for tomorrow, we've got Zven coming back alongside Dokla, Inspired, and Zeyzal as they're running the whole analyst desk. It's not like this with me and Jatt here with you, pro player guest. It's pro player takeover. So Emily, Raz, Jatt, all our usual analysts will not be present on the lounge. It's going to be you guys calling the shots instead.
They're just going to do Baron.
As Sentinels call the shot to take the Baron. Yeah, they're saying, all right, can FlyQuest challenge? Probably not.
No vision though.
Why coming in though? Caitlyn trap line already set up. Curtain call opens. Sentinels backing up as Gryffinn enters. DARKWINGS is already shut down. That's a big engage here from FlyQuest, but they are going to lose their jungler in the process. Lux Laser flies through. No real damage coming in here just yet. Keep your eyes on Rahel. It's all about the Caitlyn.
Still leashed.
Impact and HamBak trying to finish off the Baron here. As Quad goes in and seals his own fate. The Azir shuffle did not do what they wanted. FlyQuest end up just gift wrapping their mid laner for Sentinels as the Baron is secured for the boys in red.
And look how sus at first then when they killed DARKWINGS one shot with the Pantheon ulti, but then there's just nothing else going for them. That once again, this team comp where like, you know, they'll go in and like, guys,
yeah,
guys,
where is everyone?
Where's my?
Just every sub has flash.
Maybe you can ult in. Maybe you can ult in.
Yeah, I'm ulting in now. I'm ulting on Caitlyn. Watch me.
4k, 3k. Victor's getting really low. Victor's getting really low.
Look, I'm poking Caitlyn.
Look at Pantheon. Yeah.
Play slow.
Yeah, we're keeping the Baron. We're keeping the Baron. 3k.
아래쪽 들어오든가. He dash. I'm ulting. He dead.
Okay, I'm behind.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Did Gryffinn say I'm poking the Caitlyn?
I think he said I'm poking the Caitlyn. Yeah.
Mosquito biting the Caitlyn right now, guys.
Like he even accidentally killed the Victor.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing.
I'm going Caitlyn.
Oh, wait. They're trying to full dogpile onto Impact. They do manage to catch him because they have
Despair is going to do work here.
Yeah, but look
they
at
had to have
now.
Gryffinn flash in front of Impact to make sure that he couldn't get away. They had to send 4 people and still flash to kill Sion.
But they got him.
They did get him, but at what cost? Mid lane has been completely demolished.
We get more farmers way.
It's just giving you minions to escort your farm straight into your hands. Bottom lane, tier 2 turret also going to fall. So it's a flash plus 4 people's time for Sion, traded for tier 3 turret mid, tier 2 turret bottom, inhibitor mid, and all of your bot side jungle.
And this goal lead on this Caitlyn, it's looking a bit
grim,
bit problematic.
Yeah. He's going Bloodthirster too, which I guess makes sense. There's no tanks, so he doesn't feel like he needs LBR.
Yeah, you actually have to go for it, yeah. Maybe you'd like to go full crit anyways because it scales with your headshots. But, I mean, in this game, Jhin, Jayce, Azir, you have BT, you can just tank all the poke and just lifesteal through it, you know, like a frontline tank. There's no CC, right, on FlyQuest. There's no hard, you know, Syndra stun or a hook or something. So
it's Pantheon is the only thing, right?
And he has no flash, which they know. He just used it just now, right?
Yeah.
One sign ulti, which Impact surely told his teammates. So, speaking of Impact.
Yeah, Impact's in the middle of everybody, and they've again almost killed his shield. Still alive, flashing over, using the ulti to get away. And once more, FlyQuest just don't have the ammo to take down the big man.
Is Impact like a walking rage bait?
Yeah, he is.
Rahel's like just tuned out, like pushing side lanes with max volume on. He's like, yeah, I don't care about any of this. I'm just gonna push side lane. In fact, you go rage bait him or something. Like, yeah, sounds good, Rahel.
Yep, that's what he does.
Walk somewhere and be annoying, die or flush out if I had to.
Take some short shots.
Yeah, why not? I mean, why not? You know, I'm tanky.
Well, speaking of turret shots, this one's not going to get to fire a whole lot more. Tier 3 turret down up there in the top side. Quad trying to get an objective bounty. And wait, there's not even objective bounties on the map right now. Quad just trying to get a regular tier 2 turret in bottom lane because there's nothing else for him to do, really. They know they lose a fight.
He saw Rahel do it.
Yeah, exactly. He's just trying to play the same game. Unfortunately for him,
looks pretty good.
They don't quite have the same pressure elsewhere on the map that Sentinels does.
Shit, that's how it works.
And they also didn't get the turret.
Oh, man.
How are objective bounties not on right now? This feels...
This feels kind of rigged.
Yeah, this...
Okay, I will say...
It's because it's actually because of the Jayce, by the way. Because he's keeping the overall gold close enough.
Is he griefing by winning lane?
Yeah, in this instance. Because now Azir and Jhin can't get objective
bounties. If he was
bounties.
playing a tank, he would be even in gold, which means that
then you get the bounties.
Yeah.
So is he griefing by playing Jayce and winning lane?
That's crazy.
I'm just saying you might have been a little prophetic when you were talking about Jayce.
I will say he's almost up 100 CS.
Yep, but he's also pretty close to his Nexus potentially
being destroyed. But what if
destroyed.
his team actually won? What if he had the 5k gold lead ADC?
He's actually done the most damage in the game, too.
Okay, but how much damage
I mean,
is done to Impact?
it's just shooting Sion over
19,100.
That is a fake stat. That is
He's stats padding on the Sion.
That one's too fake, even for a Jatt stat.
I sound like a hater, but
oh my God.
he has been doing pretty well this game overall, Gakgos. It just sucks that he's playing Jayce. And there's like, scenario 1, you lose lane yourself, you lose the game.
Yep.
Scenario 2, your team loses lane phase, and you lose the game. Scenario 3, you win, and team wins, you might win.
Maybe.
Because you still have Jayce on your team, and Jhin.
Yeah, the Jhin, by the way, checking in. Hubris, LDR, and pieces of his Infinity Edge. Meanwhile, Rahel has now completed his Bloodthirster with Infinity Edge already done. As bottom side, Impact is the target yet again.
Getting one shot.
And now he's just going to lead the charge in by himself as his team does show up to help him out a little bit. Impact very low, but he will not die just yet. Gryffinn getting away. Impact does get shot down by Massu. FlyQuest finally take down the Sion, but it cost them their Azir. Cryogen flashing away. He'll stay alive. Everybody else on FlyQuest except Massu very low on HP. They got to go all the way back to the fountain. A 1-for-1 trade is a big win for Sentinels. They already have super minions marching down mid lane and top. Now they're going to knock down the remaining inhibitor here in bottom side as they continue their push.
He's frontline.
4v4 to end the game. They're on to Nexus turrets. FlyQuest trying to fight. Gryffinn jumps in, going after Rahel, but he won't be able to kill him. Rahel running and gunning, but he finally falls. But it costs too much. FlyQuest can't pay the bill, and Sentinels have come to collect. Cryogen, the only one left standing, running from super minions as the Nexus turrets fall. They're trying to get this last kill, just to have a little bit of fun with it on Sentinel's side, but it will not matter. It's a 2-0 for Sentinels, and they take down FlyQuest.
Nice game from Sentinels, honestly.
I agree. I think Rahel had an amazing series. He had the Ezreal game into the Caitlyn game. Ends 6,000 gold up over the Jhin by the end of it. And now they move to 3-2, knock FlyQuest down to 1-4. Puts them in the danger zone now for missing playoffs. The Dignitas Dardoch game. If Dardoch is able to win this next series, he's going to have momentum for tomorrow. That's my reason to tune in to the winless match.
All right, well, that's going to be coming up here a little bit further. I got to say, here in this last game, my player of the game, definitely Rahel on the Caitlyn. Just the absolute X factor. And we're going to toss it back to the lounge now to hear their thoughts as well.
Rahel, definitely a popular vote. Raz, you seemed a little undecisive there at the end.
Was flip-flopping to the end.
Classic flip-flopper.
It was very tough,
Yeah.
all right? But yeah, I was going...